Avi Nardia is one of the world's leading counterterrorism instructors. A top student of Moni Isaac, he has gone on to fund the Kapap Academy. Kapap hand-to-hand combat was first used by Israeli Defense Forces in the 1940s, but as Avi demonstrates, remains just as effective today.
My name is Avi Nardia. I'm the head instructor for Kapap Academy. Mostly I teach the hand-to-hand, and Albert Timan, which is the Kapap Academy president, teach the tactical training. That way we try to make sure that we cover both departments in the best way, tactically or hand-to-hand. I started martial art early age when my father started teaching me actually like you can say hand-to-hand or military hand-to-hand. I concentrate mostly like you can say it's Israeli martial art. It's more based about a little bit mixing judo, jiu-jitsu, boxing, plus gymnastics. And slowly the more I got involved with traditional martial arts, I also understand much better the modern martial art or the military combat. I think if I have to credit a person that developed Kapap, I would credit it to Michel Horowitz, which was the head instructor for the Palmach platoon. Most of the knowledge came by immigrants that moved from different countries. Most of them did different variations of judo, jiu-jitsu, and they start to understand that to mix things is all the time the best thing. As long as you do not mixed martial art style, is more like you do the judo as judo, you do the grappling as grappling, you do the boxing as boxing, and then you mix them. You don't run too fast, because to mix martial art you have to really be good in judo, good in karate, and then you can start to analyze and mix them. So it's a mixed martial art. The way that we mix it is more to go to self-defense. Kapap was the first name to introduce Israeli martial art. I'm talking about Israel around 1930, 1940. And later on, I would say around the 70s, Israel started to change and build up counter-terrorism units. And again, when they start, I would say the first instructor came from Taekwondo and Karate, and then they spent too much time for kata and forms, and many people say it's not street-oriented. We want shorter system. Later on, Kapap was forgotten, I would say, is the name that people use. And some Krav Maga people call themselves Krav Maga Kapap or Kapap Israeli Krav Maga. And again, because it's all generic name, and some people mix more names, Kapap Lotal, Krav Maga, Agana. We teach martial art in the army, basically to give a self-confidence as a sport, as a physical education, teach mobility, teach you not to be afraid, and let you explore some fear. If I put you under boxing and you have to spar suddenly boxing and it's a little bit bruising you, suddenly you're getting scared, so it exposes you to fear. Also, it teaches your sensors how it tests, like the blood if you get hit, the punch in your nose, so you're not in shock if it's come to a real situation of confrontation.
My name is Albert Timan. I am the president of Kapap Academy. One mind, any weapon is the main core subject of how Kapap trains a person. The biggest tool is we have the brain. This brain has a lot of qualities that we never seem to get to when it comes to common self-defense type of training. So any given weapon I'll put in your hands, and it's just that one mind will operate all of these weapons under the same circumstance, given the circumstance, of course. And the main thing that is beyond that subject of one mind, any weapon, is the approach that we try to build in any practitioner of Kapap or Kapap student is, no matter what you have in your hand, you need to improvise or to make it work for you as a tool. And we see any weapon as a tool.
There's nothing between the historical Kapap to the Kapap that we do today. These are few common techniques that we keep, but most of the techniques we keep evolved them. And this is why late years I moved also to mix more things from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because there's no Israeli ground fighting. Israeli method were not made for the ground. As a soldier, I'm standing, I'm using my weapon, no matter which one, long rifle, short handgun. Only when I get a problem, I might move to the secondary weapon, which is the hand-to-hand. 20 years ago, I think to be a martial artist, you stand with your black belt like this, and then, next year like this, and like this. Today, if I don't stay on the mat and grapple with my students, they don't respect me. But I want them to judge me, first because I try all the time to train with the most serious instructors that will never get you the belt. You have to earn it. I earned it. I was good enough to get it. And that's our mentality. We want to be good enough that the trainer, he don't give it to you. He look and he said, you earn blue belt, or you earn purple belt. And of course you pride when it happened.